According to Tectone, this dude,
So
Hassan reached out to him to
Not
fucking.
Hassan.
Sorry, Ian reached out to him to recruit him to fight, which is really interesting considering they've taken this moral stand against me. Ian had to put his event in jeopardy because he was so morally inclined to call me out. But now he's inviting Tectone to fight in his
Well,
thing?
according to Tectone, this is so fucking insane to me that I am deeply skeptical of it.
Tectone
I think
was
he's-
banned this morning for calling Frogan fat and calling her names.
I think
he's
this was
been-
after that. He's streaming on YouTube.
Dude, he's been leading
unbanned
the fucking.
oh, right.
Oh, he was
unbanned
unbanned?
this morning.
He had been banned
I
for
thought he
doing
got banned
that.
for a week. It was just one day.
I'm not sure.
The shit he said and posted about Frogan
Very
over the past
nasty,
years is
very
like
mean.
insanely nasty shit.
Yeah.
Worse than anyone I've seen. If this is true, absolutely mind-blowing, insane shit.
Hold on. It's not worse than anything you've seen.
He was unbanned after 48 hours.
How could it be worse
apparently.
than anything you've seen?
Worse than. Okay, literally no. I guess
He was
not.
very nasty.
He,
Well, I'm just saying, people like fucking want to like get lay down and fucking like.
I'm talking about specifically
castrate-
against Frogan.
But like he called her fat, right, and ugly, which is horrifically mean. I get called a fucking baby killer.
I was talking specifically
that's
about
way
Frogan.
worse than being called fat and ugly, in my opinion.
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
yelling at you. I am yelling at you.
I don't really understand what the
but not-
point is
Yeah,
that you're trying to make.
Because
though.
I get frustrated when everybody's like trying to defend
hold
her
on,
so
hold on.
much. It's like she's the ultimate victim of online harassment.
It's not-
It's,
pointing out
it's
how-
just not. It's like people are nasty to her.
I'm pointing out how
I've-
weird it is for iDubbbz to
That's why
reach
I
out
said
to him
that.
specifically. That's why I'm saying that.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
comparing. It's in a vacuum. I'm not comparing it to anyone else.
I'm getting triggered. It's my fault.
Okay, fair enough.
Calm your old ass down.
Yeah. but your point, which is correct, is that he's friends with Frogan. He featured Frogan, and I'll say, is probably her biggest harasser. He's the dude
That's-
most
yeah,
dedicated
exactly.
to like
Yeah.
fucking with her.
Yeah.
And being really nasty to her. Yeah. I think he's telling the truth, frankly, because it's just so weird to lie about. It's so easily disprovable.
Right. I mean, I guess so. It's just
Let me watch it.
the concept of them coming to him after after the content cop just seems nuts. to
Seems
me, but-
extremely desperate. It makes me wonder what's going on behind the
yeah.
scenes. You know what I mean?
All right, let's
So
watch the damn clip.
DM'd me,
This guy is something else.
and he asked,
Just the way, even just the way everything about him is just so wild.
"How much do you weigh?"
By the way, I don't think Tectone is like a troll or he just doesn't like outright lie about
I
it.
frankly don't know almost anything.
I think
about
this is real.
think he's gonna try to get me in Creator Clash, which, by the way,
Oh shit, Dan, hold on.
before that,
Hold
comes-
on, bro. I think this is a Berserk tattoo.
Oh no, not
That's-
beating the Berserk fans
that's
or
your guy,
fucking
bro.
weirdos allegations.
I think you, and by the way, he's also bald.
My guy?
And bearded.
Hey.
Because you guys have a lot in common.
Oh,
I'm just saying, if he's a big fan of Berserk, he's got to be kind of cool at least, right?
Immediately goes
Chat
for the
is
swastika
pointing.
one.
Chat is saying that his father is an injured vet.
Yeah, that was part of why, and I fairly so, right? That was part of why he got so upset about her veteran comment because his dad is like an extremely
it's personal.
disabled vet who was injured in warfare.
Got it.
And had like his friends die and shit. It sounded really horrible. I saw the clip of him talking about it. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's important.
call her a piece of shit. You don't gotta call her a fat piece of shit.
Yeah, fat and ugly is nasty,
Yeah.
and like obviously, I would never condone that. I don't think it's a good thing to say.
And yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say very, very common knowledge, but not often practiced. I feel like if people were just nice about things and explained why they were offended by something, it would be a lot more impactful. Just saying. That's my Mr. Rogers.
Well, that
lesson of
wouldn't
the
be
day.
content.
True.
Yeah, our channel wouldn't even exist. You wouldn't have a job.
That's true.
So true.
Your ass would be back in Dearborn.
I made the first content video defending you. See, no one did that yet. That's why I stuck outside the box.
true.
Everyone else is making hate videos.
It's true, and nothing's changed. Somehow, nothing's changed.
comes out and before that gets invited, before I get invited to that, I'm not interested. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'd rather do a fighting event that isn't run by somebody who stabs their best friend in the back.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
no, I'm good, man.
Oh,
That's kind of based.
That's talking about you, isn't it?
Based. I mean,
Best friend is probably.
I never said that. Ian did actually say that in a video. People have pointed out. He called me his best friend.
At some point in
He
the past,
said,
or
I
in the
saw
content
the
cop.
post you're talking about.
No, in the he sent in a video during
think is the roast one.
the
The
roast
roast
for my
battle,
birthday.
yeah.
Oh,
He called me his best friend,
oops.
which is one of the things that perpetually tickles me about this is that the way he tries to downplay our relationship is just so fucking stupid. Nobody buys it. You know what I mean? I didn't even have to be like, no, we were friends, bro.
He needs a good fucking ass whooping is what he needs.
But
sure.
but I believe him, and I think it means that that things behind the scenes are pretty messy. Yeah. So this person that makes a good point too. Ian and Nisa were trying to get Amaranth to fight when she was saying crazy shit about LGBT people. They view Creator Clash as a vehicle for cheap drama engagement. I don't think Ian reaching out to him means that some fighter dropped out. More likely that he wants to put out a call for someone to fight him because he knows someone's audience will pile in. I think it makes a good point. Like, why did you make this moralistic stand against me all of a sudden? But like, you want to work with Amaranth, you want to work with Tectone. Like, I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's that. I think he's telling the truth. I think someone dropped out, and I think there's pure pandemonium happening behind the scenes.